Hello, this is Sainin Ripley. Today we are gonna discuss about the book called The Adam and Eve Story. The History of Cataclysms. It is a book that challenges conventional wisdom about the history of our planet. Written by Chan Thomas, a former military scientist, the book presents a theory about the Earth's cataclysmic history that is both fascinating and controversial. This book was known to be classified by CIA until it was declassified later in 2013, but only 50 pages were released. Anyway, so let's explore the book. According to Thomas, the Earth has experienced multiple cataclysmic events throughout its history that have caused massive destruction and loss of life. These events are cyclical and occur approximately every 10,000 years. Thomas believes that these cataclysms are caused by a buildup of energy within the Earth's core, which eventually leads to a pole shift. A pole shift occurs when the Earth's magnetic poles reverse, with the North Pole becoming the South Pole, and vice versa. This phenomenon has occurred multiple times throughout Earth's history, with the last major shift occurring about 780,000 years ago. When a pole shift occurs, the Earth's magnetic field weakens and becomes disorganized. This can have a number of effects, including increased exposure to solar radiation and cosmic rays. These high-energy particles can cause damage to electronics, disrupt satellite communications, and pose a danger to human health. In addition to these immediate effects, a pole shift could also trigger a series of catastrophic events, such as massive earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis. This is because the Earth's magnetic field plays an important role in stabilizing the planet's crust and preventing tectonic activity. Without a strong magnetic field, the Earth's crust could become unstable, leading to massive geological upheavals. This could potentially lead to a global cataclysm, with widespread destruction and loss of life. These events are far more extreme than anything we have experienced in modern times, and they have had a profound impact on the course of human history. Thomas argues that these cataclysms have had a significant impact on human civilization. He suggests that ancient civilizations, such as Atlantis, were destroyed by these events, and that the survivors were forced to start over and rebuild. While some of Thomas's theories are controversial, they are based on his extensive research into ancient texts and religious traditions from around the world. He believes that many ancient myths and legends are actually attempts to explain these cataclysms and their impact on human civilization. What makes Thomas's theory even more intriguing is his assertion that the story of Adam and Eve in the Bible is actually a metaphor for these cataclysms. He argues that the story represents the survivors of a cataclysm starting over and rebuilding their lives. Thomas suggests that the story of Adam and Eve can be interpreted as a representation of a small group of survivors who emerge from the cataclysm and rebuild civilization. According to Thomas, the story of Adam and Eve is not a religious allegory, but rather a historical account of two individuals who survived a cataclysmic event that wiped out most of humanity. Adam and Eve were not actually the first humans on the planet. Thomas also argues that the Earth has experienced a series of catastrophic pole shifts in its history, which have led to mass extinctions and the destruction of civilizations. He suggests that the last pole shift occurred approximately 12,000 years ago and resulted in the flooding of many coastal areas and the disappearance of the ancient civilization of Atlantis. According to Thomas, Adam and Eve were two survivors of this cataclysm who went on to repopulate the Earth. They were likely from a more advanced civilization that existed prior to the cataclysm and were able to pass on their knowledge and technology to future generations. Thomas believes that the story of Adam and Eve has been distorted over time and has been used as a religious allegory to explain the origins of humanity. He argues that the true story is a historical account of a catastrophic event that shaped the course of human history. However, one recent study published in the journal Nature suggests that a pole shift could cause a geomagnetic apocalypse that could have catastrophic consequences for human civilization, which could lead to the end of the world. Thomas's theories offer a unique perspective on the history of our planet and the impact that cataclysms have had on human civilization. The Earth is a dynamic and ever-changing planet, and we must continue to explore the mysteries of our world in order to uncover the truth about our past and prepare for the future. Alright guys, thank you for watching and see you on the next video.